And here in Toronto has a familiar ring to it when we talk about the Canadian Football League. Here in Detroit could take some getting used to, but it turns out that CFL fans may have to get used to it.
Detroit is a big-time sports market. It has a team in every major professional sports league. The Detroit Tigers, currently battling the Blue Jays for first place in the American League East, play at Tiger Stadium. But the Tigers are to get a new facility, perhaps by 1995. And some in Detroit believe a CFL team would fit nicely here. It would be the fifth football team in a city that already has two Division I college teams, a team in the Arena Football League, and the Lions in the NFL.
Well, Lonnie Glieberman believes there's room for the CFL in Detroit. He's the marketing director for Crosswinds Communities Limited, a major American property development company headquartered in Detroit, and he's driven across the border to join us live from our studios in Windsor on Live at the Half. Lonnie, thanks for being with us, and tell us how serious that your family business is about acquiring a CFL franchise for Detroit.
Well, Scott, it's very serious. We think the CFL is a great game, and Detroit was abandoned in 1975 by the Detroit Lions. Windsor, Detroit, both great sports towns. I say bring the CFL here.
You obviously believe, Lonnie, there are enough fans to go around for 5 football teams in that market.
Definitely, Scott. The Michigan Panthers drew over 40,000 fans in the 2 seasons per game in the USFL. The Arena team sells out. The Lions, they still get fans to their games too.
All right, here's the big issue. CFL traditionalists say you can't take this Canadian game to the U.S. and keep it Canadian. Maintain the bigger field and the 3-down game that's played to great excitement up here. What's your reaction to that?
Well, Scott, I think you can. It's a great game, and that's why we're interested. The CFL is a unique sport. It's wide open. It's fun to watch. That is why we're interested. It's a wide open, fun game. The CFL is much more exciting than the NFL.
So you would at all costs maintain the Canadian features of this game?
Absolutely. That's why we're interested.
What's the benefit to Crosswinds Communities Limited, yours and your family's company?
The benefit for being in the CFL?
Correct.
I've always had a dream of having a CFL team in Detroit. I've always thought Detroit, which has no football team in professional football outside Detroit Drive, the Lions play in Pontiac. The city needs a football team down there, and I think the CFL could provide with a very exciting, fun summertime sport.
A lot of the problems you'd encounter in trying to keep the game Canadian could be overcome, I suppose, if this team was headquartered in Windsor and played in Detroit. Have you considered that possibility?
Yes, we have, Scott. We've already checked that out. If we stay in Windsor as headquarters, we can play in Detroit and get around all the tax problems and the quota problems.
How much would Crosswind Communities Limited pay for a CFL franchise?
Well, Scott, I'll say this. If it makes economic sense, we're doing it. The CFL is interested in coming here. We'll be glad to work with them. We think the game is really turned around. We got the Rocket in there now, Candy, McNall, and Gretzky. This league is on the upswing, and I look forward to seeing it in Detroit, Michigan.
Well, Bruce McNall, Lonnie, paid $5 million for this franchise. I know your company had revenues last year of $63 million, so that price range is within your grasp. Would you consider that, or is it too expensive?
I can't make any comments on the air right now, Scott. We have to look at it. If it makes economic sense, the price is not important. If we can make it work, we're doing it.
Lonnie, thank you for your time. We appreciate you crossing the bridge to join us from Windsor tonight.
You're welcome, Scott. Have a good night.
Lonnie Glieberman wants the CFL in Detroit, and John Candy is very happy that he does. John Candy, of course, co-owner of the...
Scare him away there for a minute.
Did you think so?
Sure.
I wasn't that tough on him, was I?
You were tough on him.
Anyway, John Candy is with us in his capacity as chairman of the CFL's expansion committee. You've had more interest than just from Detroit, haven't you?
Yeah, from Portland as well, but, you know, Detroit was first to come in. We haven't really explored Portland yet. There's actually 2 ventures there that we have to look at, and we'll do that in the next week and a half. One from Jack Obilovich, Bob's brother, and a group that has asked us to play July 4th of next year, an exhibition game down there. So that's to be determined. We got to go see the site. We don't want to, you know, looky-loos, and we don't want to be somebody's halftime show. There's also, I think they're choosing their junior basketball team for Barcelona or something. So, you know, we have to be very careful about what we're doing.
Quickly, John, your expansion committee met yesterday. Did you set guidelines? Did you determine when you want to add some teams, how many, how much they cost, anything like that?
First and foremost, we have to look at solving the problems that we have within the original 8, which we're very close to doing. Hopefully next week we'll have an announcement with Ottawa and with Calgary. Shore that up, make sure everything's in shape. Then we're going to look at expansion within the next year or 2.
John Candy, thanks very much for your time. This is great news. Everybody talking about expansion, isn't it?
Isn't it great?
Okay.
Who would have thunk it, huh?